Hi YouTubers, and thank you for tuning into the Dinosaur Fact Tour review. Today I'm only just going to be taking a look at two flip-up products as something a little bit different, because I actually want to have a bit of a chat about something a little bit serious though, which might be off camera though. But I'm going to be taking a look at two flip-up Origami Penguin Club World Christmas 2022 products, because most of the flip-up Origami Penguin Club World Christmas 2022 toys have actually got similar products to some of the toys like already covered in previous videos. So I've just got a bit of a debate going on here, and I'm just sort of thinking to myself, what the hell am I going to be doing with some of the other toys? Because I just don't want to come in and just do a whole bunch of very family spammy type content on YouTube, you know. And I'm just sort of thinking to myself, wow, I really don't want to become to that sort of person on YouTube, kind of. Anyways, let me just go ahead and just go ahead and do some toy review. Even though my throat has been quite a little bit sore, let me just go ahead and take a look at what we have. So we've got one that costs about £13.50, and the other one that costs £13.99. The one that costs £13.99 is the one we're going to be taking a look at first, which is the Scuba Diving Christmas Penguins 12 pack. And there you go, that's what the back looks like. And I mean, that's actually kind of very nice. I'll just move all of the other stuff along the way so I can make some space. You know, make it a fresh, oh, it's on the plate, it's gonna be relatively ill. Absolutely sore and temperamental on my throat. But hey, you know, got a giant, large looking fish swimming next to a penguin with a scuba diver costume, who looks like he's wearing, well, what it looks like to be an elf hat. So I just don't know why I'm actually sounding a little bit gruff, or a little bit unenthusiastic, maybe because, you know, I'm just sort of sick of the spam. I'm sorry about that, and also my throat is a bit sore, so I have to drink plentiful amounts of water though, before my health just literally goes awry. Okay, so that will be fairly much more obvious than anything that's outside of the box. So anyways, we've got Santa Claus, and we can just build him up. You know, you can definitely see where this is going. And I would highly desire that hey, maybe I could try and, you know, basically make a bit of a debate video on whether I should stop making toy reviews on August and focus on something else, because I do know that this is VLOGUST, and it's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it? You know, we're heading up towards autumn, aren't we? Because, you know, I just can't believe how fast August really has. You know, it's gone really fast, and it's really crazy somehow. From what I can work out, August really has been, you know, such a month. And that has been one of the fastest, and I'm just quite surprised of how much, you know, I've made the most of the summer of 2023. And alrighty, so we're going up towards autumn time, and that's a very strange and physical change to the seasons that we're having at the moment. There you go, there's a Scuba Diving Santa Claus penguin toy here. That looks very, very nice. And we've also got this giant looking fish. Well, not really a giant looking fish, but a big fish in general. Okay, and we've also got this green penguin here as well, which obviously looks like this. Oh wait, so it's a black penguin though. Oh, why do I get the colours mixed up though? I'm really sorry for mixing up different colours though, because, you know, I can be a little bit, you know, out of track. If that's the word, if that's the right or wrong thing to say. Anyways, I'm just assembling up the scuba diving penguins, and they're actually not too bad though. And as I said this before, they almost look like Lego minifigures, and I can fit on the hat, the little elf hat. It's quite, you know, a very curious and very nice looking feature though, hey? We'll just try and open this thing up, like so, and then fit this baby up. It looks quite cool, doesn't it? With a scuba diving penguin like that. That's nice to have a pair of them. And it's just, oh dear. The Santa one has lost his scuba diving kit. Let me just disassemble him, because we're going to move on to the £13.50 set. But before that, I need to go ahead and take a look at the one that is costing exactly, you know, wow, I need to go ahead and repack my £13.50 product. And it's very important to do so, isn't it? Very important to do so. So, let me just move on to hopefully our second product, which was to be our last product of episode 4. Because I can't stand doing too much of all these Christmas 2022 toys. You know, it's too long, isn't it? And actually, let me just take a look at this. Have I already covered this toy before? I'm not sure about you guys though, but I'm pretty sure I must have covered this one before though, in another video though, because I don't want to get into spam and stuff like on YouTube, which I might talk about that later on. It's called the Naughty Elf Penguin Aquarium at Touchpool. What's it says? Attraction 12 pack. And I mean, that's the back of the packaging, which looks like that. I'm not sure about you guys. Maybe you might have probably seen this before in the previous video, but maybe you guys have, maybe you haven't. You can definitely comment down below what you've seen now. It's amazing that Flip Flop has really evolved to be that way. I mean, no matter how different it actually is, you know, it looks consistent and concise at the same time though. You know, that's very important though, especially on YouTube videos. I mean, that's really the main thing about making videos on YouTube. You've got to be, you know, really concise and really consistent in the way you make videos and stuff. So here we are, we've got an orange penguin with an elf hat. And that one there is truly a green penguin. Hopefully I've got the colours right though, without even, you know, misnaming colours or misinterpreting them. If I did, that would probably send other people angry on YouTube, wouldn't they? Didn't that all just, I don't know. I could just open them up and then plonk them in, like so. That's very nice. Oh bother, my throat just keeps on playing me up. And then we've also got this black penguin here, the famous black penguin, and it's kind of interesting. Black is one of the few commoner colours in the Penguin Club toy range. And then we've also got the blue one as well. It's amazing that they're all dressed up as elves for Christmas, you know, for the Christmas 2022 toy range. Interesting. I'm totally sort of almost out of the point that hey, yay, Christmas. How cool is that? It does look quite very Christmassy overall in general. Do they have seaweed as well too? I think I've already remembered seeing seaweed on it, but I think I must have dropped it down to the floor. Oh wait, it's here. That one there, of course. And we might as well maybe, you know, I don't know what to really say. We've also got some starfish as well too. I mean, I think I've probably seen that before on other videos of late, and we've also got a fish. Here we go. Okay, let me just have a bit of a very serious chat though, before I should end the video though. I shall have to turn off the train, and maybe probably disassemble it, because I've got something really serious to chat about spam, and I just don't want to make too many videos on YouTube. And of course, yes, you know, you might be probably thinking, oh, but I don't know why you're being a little bit different and a little bit harsh today though. Well, I've got this tub. I'm really sorry about this, but I have to say something over here because this is actually quite a bit of a serious video though, and I'm actually getting pretty sick and tired about some of the stuff that I haven't really covered. I haven't really covered though. I mean, I have covered this stuff like this before. I mean, that's the thing though, I've already covered that item for quite a while ago. In fact, there's actually quite a lot of items which I don't think I've really covered. You know, who in the hell? I mean, would ever want me to try and, you know, come and do that. That was actually me day, because I'm just the one who's responsible, who makes all the products like that on YouTube. You know, I could definitely tell, I've already done that product there before. You know, there's actually quite a lot of origami penguin couple of toys that I've already done. You know, I could definitely do some more, you know, toy reviewing with like a seaweed scarf penguin thing. Big fish. I don't know, guys, I can't really tell. I don't know what I can really review. I don't know what to tell. I think it's going to be quite a bit of a dangerous trap though, because I do know I don't want to come and jump into the world of spam. And you know, that's something, isn't it? Well, I'm just sort of thinking, you know, if I'm not doing these tour reviews, and I'm sort of thinking, you know, this is something day, I'm just kind of sounding a little bit serious though, because I'm just sort of thinking, maybe I just don't want to do that much in the way of tour reviews, you know, in vloggers. I'm sort of thinking it's a little bit too, you know, too much in a sense though, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, well, you know, since there's just so many different tours, they've already got repeated components, I'm sort of thinking maybe I should probably pass the baton to someone else who can do better tour reviews better than me, and, you know, keep it as something a little bit more different compared to mine. Mine's a lot different, isn't it? But, you know, I'm just trying to be very concise without going too far beyond the spam, and I don't want to try and do too much spam, or else I'll just be pretty much, you know, be exiled on YouTube from being an absolute spammer. You know, I'm just sort of thinking, well, I'm not going to do too much of it. If I'm actually thinking about it, you know, and if you know, if the people who work in the YouTube policies industry, if they come and, you know, they can probably see that. That's literally there at the moment though. Oh, I need to go ahead and drink some water so I can speak better. Well, I don't know what to really say though, guys. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm not really setting up any rewards or anything. Rewards or anything like that. Well, I think that's more precise. And I don't know about you guys, I can't have anything duplicated along the way. But if I do know there's, you know, if there's people who don't notice me at the part of the videos, I just hope they're not spamming stuff. I'm just sort of thinking, you know, if I'm obviously thinking of making very similar products with similar components all around in a very common fashion, well, I really don't want to be around. Tell me what should I do, guys. Should I, you know, should I handle these tours to basically let someone to do some tour review? Should I pick up from someone else in a video? And, you know, I just want to have someone who's really well worthy of this. I mean, there's a lot of people who would often come and they would know they could do some very elaborate tour reviews without even copy and pasting all the time. You know, it's one of these little dilemmas. Maybe that's you know, the whole top tour review spam type feature is a bit of a nightmare. And I just don't want to go ahead and become that style of person. Well, with anyone who's actually wanting to look at these tours again, well, I'm sorry, but time's up. But I just don't want to copy and paste all over again on YouTube anymore these days, because it's all important to know that I need to be very concise and move forward. And put it this way, I just don't want to do a whole bunch of hardcore spamming some out there, so there's nothing I can do at the moment, isn't it? I'm starting to sound like a little bit of an angry bird right now, so anyways, sorry for a bit of a rant though. As always, if you really enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, subscribe for more for that videos in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.